Okay, so one thing I completely trust God to do at this like point in my life is to just remove the riffraff in my dating life, because I am not interested at all in wasting time. And I have just started praying. I'm like, hey God, like if I go on a date with someone, could you on the first date give either a time where we can share the gospel together, show the love of Jesus together, serve someone well together, because that is going to be the thing that tells me the most about how sold out for Christ he is, how like servant-hearted and loving he is. And I'm always like, God, just like make it like blatantly obvious. And the reason I started doing this was because I had gone on a date with a guy last year. I haven't gone on any dates in 2025. And I had gone on a date with this guy, and we were at a restaurant and we were eating, and he like gets up to go to the bathroom, and the waitress comes by and like asks how everything is. And I was like, oh, everything's good. And I ended up like getting in a conversation with the waitress, and I was like, is there any way I can be praying for you? And I asked this like right about as he was coming back, and she like gave me a few ways that I could be praying for her. And I was like, okay, like awesome, like could I say a quick prayer for you right now? And she was like, oh yeah, like of course. And so I just like, said a quick 15-20 second prayer, and she left. And then me and the guy were like leaving the restaurant a few minutes later, and he was like, you know, that was like honestly really weird how you like asked the waitress like if you could pray for her. And I was like, you thought that was weird? And then I was like, okay, like honestly, like this guy has shown me every single thing about his heart that like I need to see to know that this is like not something I should move forward with. And he asked me on another date, and I was just like, you know, honestly, like I don't really want to be with someone who thinks that praying for people is weird. Like I don't know like why you said that or anything, but I am so passionate about serving the people around me and loving the people around me, and that is something that like God has given in my heart that I honestly like I don't want to be with someone who discourages that. And ever since then I like pray, I'm like, hey God, like give us a blatantly obvious opportunity to like show your love to people on the first date, because that's going to show me what I need to know, and that's going to help me not waste time so I can just keep sharing the gospel and just love people well. So that's something I would recommend you do too if you're not wanting to waste time in dating. All right, love y'all, see y'all soon.